Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the third starter deck opening for Altered, a new TCG that will be releasing on September 13th. But if you back the Kickstarter, or you are lucky enough to have a local game shop that backed the Kickstarter, you might be able to get your hands on some product right now. Product that might be available are these gorgeous booster packs of the Key S edition, Key S being Kickstarter, or these starter decks. The starter decks will be the same in the regular release on the 13th of September. So nothing special from the Kickstarter on these, except that you can already buy them if you're lucky, or if you pledged, congratulations. And you can already buy them and play with them. So this is the Lyra starter deck. Lyra being one of the 6 factions in Altered. Got everything out. These are all the tokens you can use during play. These are your hero and companion tokens in all the colors of all the factions and some other boosts, etc. A paper playmat, we put that to the side as well. And the rules, definitely too much to go through on this video. Then we have our pack of cards, which I will just reveal. Again, this game works with digital ownership of cards. So having the actual card in hand doesn't mean you own it. You need to have the digital ownership, which means that every card comes with a QR code, just like this one on top here. And scanning that QR code, well, not this one, this will bring you nothing, but scanning the QR code of a card for the first time and claiming its ownership makes you the owner of that card. So that's really cool. These are the actual 40 cards that are in this deck, and these are some extra cards, like the card for your expedition, a card that explains the phases of the day, and a card that explains icons. So those can go to the side right away. Let's do that. Let's put that one on top. That's done. And then we got some tokens in every starter deck. Tokens are sort of like bonus characters that you can summon due to the effect of some of the cards. They only stick around for 1 round. Normally, there are exceptions, there are always exceptions. And they are specific to certain factions. So this is an Ordis recruit. And another one, the both types of arts. And there is that one again and that one again. Wow, that's a lot of Ordis recruits. Here's a breastbog. You need a lot of Ordis recruits, by the way. Here's a breastbog, an axiom. Here's Buddha of Bravos. And here is a common foiler card. That one we will scan to be allowed to order one of the common cards, because it's a common foiler, as a foiled version. So let's put that there and let's look into our cards. This is our hero card. So every deck has 40 cards, 1 hero and 39 other cards. You can only have 3 uniques in a deck, only 15 rares, and only 3 copies of any card with the same name. So this is our Nevenka and Blotch, the Lila hero. Here we have Hathor, 3 times. The Header, 3 times. Lyra Cloth Dancer, 3 times. These are all commons. Lila Chronicler, 3 times. Ouroboros Croupier, 3 times. All In, 3 times. So Lyra, as you can see, does a lot with dice. We're all stories in the end. Lyra Scold, that's another 3 commons. Ouroboros Trickster, again with the die, and also roll a die. That's something that Lyra does, so it's very luck dependent, I guess. And our first rare, the Ouroboros Trickster rare, which costs 1 more if you play her from the reserve, but then she gains 4 free boosts if you throw a 4+. So that's really a lot of fun. Here comes Esmeralda, and her rare, which also costs 1 more if you play her from the reserve. But in this case, the resupply that on the common only goes from your hand, here goes on play. So also counts when played from the reserve. So that's cool. That's a rare. Here is Paint Prison, a spell which you can also see the change in the art there. So it's like a monkey face there, and here it's suddenly a bird. So that's cool. And here is actually that monkey face. So is he then swallowed up? And we're working on the second one to put into the paint prison, I guess. Really cool, though. It's just all different art. Let's see what the difference is. Reserve to reduce my cost by 2, reduce my cost by 1, but this whole card costs 1 less. So that's really cool. Here's Tanuki. Tanuki is a fun card because Tanuki is in the Kickstarter boosters as well with different art. So there are 12 cards that have different art in the Kickstarter version. And this is one of them. So we now have the common Tanuki with the normal art. And if we in the future pull him from a Kickstarter pack, he will have different art. If we pull him, he will have different art. Again, completely the same card from the looks of it. If you look at the common to rare, the color of the leaf is a bit different, but then the rare gets an extra ability when he is played from the reserve, which is really cool. Here's Asmodeus. Again, a card that becomes cheaper when he is rare, but he is a little less strong. Scores a little less, but really cool card as well. And then we get yet another rare. This is the Ouroboros Lyra Bastion. So that's a permanent landmark, followed by a card from another faction that is in this faction. But every character card has, or actually every card out of the 162 normal cards, let's put it that way, has a old version in one of the other 5 factions, which is really cool. And our final card is probably an old version as well. Yes, Off You Go. A spell disruption from Izmir that you can play on Lyra as well. I really like that about this game, that there is, well, with the uniques, which is insane, and I haven't mentioned them in this video until now, but uniques are insane. But also these tricks, like, hey, this card is actually an Izmir card, but I really want to use it in my Lyra deck. You can. There is a Lyra version of it. Obviously, if you want to use this in your Bravos deck, well, you're out of luck, because it only exists in Lyra as an old rare and in Izmir where it belongs. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. We have 3 more starter decks to go. That will be videos 5, 6, and 7. No, 4, 5, and 6, obviously. And, well, if you did like this video, please like it. Please subscribe to the channel for more altered openings. As I said, there will be 3 more starter decks. And then we have that booster box to continue to open. I opened 7 packs out of the 36 by now, when I'm recording this one. We will be recording more of that as well. And if you're subscribed, you will get a notification, hopefully, from YouTube. Or you can put the bell on and you will for sure get a notification. See you on the next one.